Hey guys, welcome. That's better when you plug your headphones in properly. You can actually hear what you're doing. I'm thinking something wasn't quite right. Hope you guys are well. It's Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. Welcome to Wednesday night's broadcast. I know we're probably a minute or two early by the look of the clock, but for some reason the system was letting me get on early. So I can see you guys coming online now as Facebook is now hooking in. So, hey, Melissa. Hope you're well, honey. Now, guys, if you are watching on my show, on my Psychic Medium page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, please feel free to jump over to mytimetv.live. So if you put in the search bar up at the top of Facebook near the F button, like you are searching somebody's name, put in mytimetv.live, click on that, scroll through the posts, and you will find that I'm just closing stuff down in the background here, that you will find me live on there. You will be able to comment in that area. Melissa has found it. Marie has, Bethany has, Jen has. Hey, ladies. I hope you're well, hun. And that way I can bring your comments up on the background here on the dashboard as well. You will have to excuse my tiredness. It has been a crazy busy day. We have had some I have had some amazing clients with beautiful messages from their loved ones today, some touching messages at the same time. So it's been very hectic. It's been warm. Actually, the house is quite cool, but the warmth, I think I'm still picking up on it. So I hope you guys are staying nice and cool at the same time as well. Coping with the heat, I should say. So, hey, Marie. Hi, sorry, Melissa. I'm just bringing your comments up. We will jump in shortly. I do have the link in the posts above the picture where we are live now for guest readers. So if you'd like to join me on the show to ask me a question, I am certainly willing to bring people in as well. Hey, Bethany, I'll get to questions very quickly. Hey, Karen. So beautiful. I can see you all coming online. Hi, Joanne, Mary, Ali. Oh, beautiful. First time watcher. Excellent. Oops, Joanne, you are very welcome, honey. It was my pleasure to connect with you. You're a gorgeous soul, hun. So I love the energies around you. All right. So, guys, if you could hit the share button, help me invite people to join my page. I really appreciate your help and your support in doing that. So by hitting the not my ears, I just had to move my head thing. Sorry. By hitting the share button, invite your friends and family to join in. Have them like my page, and certainly hit the like button on the My Time TV link as well. So if you are on the My Time TV link and aren't on my page, there is certainly my link to jump over to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. I think it's /Sparks, Spirit Sparks. And you can certainly like my page at any time. So, all right, guys. So I will jump in. Actually, no, Spirit's just giving me a bit of guidance first. I want to say, and I know I probably need to do this myself, feet firmly on the ground and just take a breath and breathe. And just let everything catch up at once as well. Sorry, guys, I forgot to put the phones. This is how rushed my day has been. I've jumped from one reading to the next, to quickly scoffing tea, to the one card guidance, which was very, very late today. So sorry for those that were waiting for that. And now jumping back online here as well. So I love the end of the day and connect with you guys and chat. So I want to say it is important to stop and breathe at times at the moment, and to be able to just ground yourself in that side of it as well. I think the universe is taking us through a few changes at the moment, and it's bringing up a lot of old stuff. And I want to say you really need to let it go, because if you're not going to move forward. For me, I seem to be doing a lot of reflection over the last couple of days, or probably the last 3 days, but also at the same time, I'm doing a lot of planning. I've got ideas running around my head, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? But really, I think it is the universe that is doing it, because it's just like these ideas and these things are being put in front of me, and I can have a conversation with somebody, and the same things keep coming up, but just in a very similar manner, in a different order in the message. So it's kind of like the universe isn't going to let me forget about this stuff. I need to get acting. And I really think a lot of us are in this situation at the moment where we now need to start putting actions to our thoughts. Okay. We've been through the last couple of years where we've had that structure, we've had ideas, and it's just like we let it go. Now is really the time to start taking those leaps of faith and believing and trusting in ourselves. And when we do, we're going to make that difference. And I really think a lot of us in what we do are going to serve and help others in their growth as well. Okay. Now, I'm not just focusing on what I do, I'm focusing on all of us. We all touch others' lives in a way. Okay. Some are for better, some are for not so, but it is important to acknowledge that stuff when it comes up. And there's lessons in everything. Everything happens for a reason. Now, that I don't want to go into the ideas that I have, because I think it's going to take a little bit of careful planning, and I just want to bounce it off of somebody else first before I go down this pathway. But to me, it's not just looking at the individual. I feel like I need to be helping bigger amounts of people as well. Sort of, I don't want to say masses of people, but bigger groups of people, as well as still doing the individual work at the same time. So, even today, my phone has been going nuts with messages about events and expos and different stuff, and people sort of wanting me to commit to stuff. I think we really need to just take that moment for ourselves and ground and breathe and just allow things to catch up, so we can refocus ourselves and push that little bit further, because this year it is pushing our boundaries and we need to be ready to go with that. Okay. If you're scared of change, you need to get past that fear, because that fear is what is blocking you and what is holding you back. Okay. This year, the energy is so much more loving and light, and we just need to allow it to take its course and do what it needs to do. And if you're going to surrender and you're going to trust in the universe, you're going to have big things come your way. So don't put the blocks there, because it's our human nature to do that, is to block ourselves. So I want to say, look at that. Look at, even Ros and I spoke the other day, yesterday morning, I think it was, on our intuitive chat. Today's Wednesday, so it was yesterday, on health and the restrictions that can put on us and the restrictions we put on ourselves. So I want to say, if we can take, and I do it every now and then, I get the kick up the ass from spirit that I need to do it. Take that step back, look at our lives, look at the bigger picture that we are working towards, trust and believe in ourselves. And I know this week, and I guess it was proven to me in a couple of hard different ways, and I struggled with that sometimes we are more than what we give ourselves credit for. So I want to say, look at what you've achieved, look at what you're doing, and see it as it is, okay? I'm lucky to have some beautiful people around me that will give me that kick up the ass, even if it means bringing me to tears. They don't care. But it's probably about the point that I start realizing that, there is more to this. There is more to me. I'm just me, and I'm doing what I love and what I'm passionate about and what I'm here for. And that's my journey with spirit. So it can take us in different ways, whether it's the writing, it's the mentoring, it's the coaching, or whatever comes with that side of it. So I want to say, take a moment for yourselves now, if you can. It's a perfect time. We're being pulled up for a reason. So for those that are finding that they can't move forward in life at the moment, and it's just one hurdle after another, look at why. What are you missing? Where's the signs? Because spirit is putting the signs in front of us constantly. And if you are missing those signs, you're going to just keep pushing on into those old habits, the old structure. And this year is very much different to that side of it. This year is designed for us all to shine through, be strong, stand in our power and own it, and be true to ourselves. If you want to bring the ego into it, you're going to get it belted out of you. If you want to put yourself on a high and mighty stool, you're likely to fall. okay, unless you're going with the flow. By staying true to yourself is going to make a really big difference with that side of it. All right. So I say take the time for yourselves because we really, really do deserve that time ourselves with that. Okay. I can see a couple of people trying to come into the lobby. You may need to just download the post and follow it through. So Chantal, I can see her trying to get in. So once she is loaded, I will bring her online as well. Okay. So hello to everybody that has joined in and welcome. I can see you there, Chantal. We'll just count you up, hun. You ready to go? Nobody can see you yet, only I can. Beautiful. All right. So hey Chantal, how you going, honey?
Good, you?
That's good. Yeah, really good. I thought I'd better check with you first that you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
to come up.
I wasn't before, but I am now.
Yeah, the good thing with the lobby is only I can see you, not everybody else can.
Okay,
So
right.
it's interesting watching people behind the scenes not realizing that I can see them at least. So
Yeah.
how's your day been, hun? How are you coping with this heat?
It's been hot, but luckily my best friend's got a pool, so it's okay.
I miss my pool.
Yeah,
That's all right. Yeah, I took 10 years to get one and then we only had it for 5 years and then we sold our house. So,
oh, really?
but all good. The kids got a blow up pool now, so I'm happy
Yeah.
and the kids get out there. So it might be time to refill that and sit there with a glass of wine a bit later.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Have you got a question you'd like to ask?
Yeah. I just want to know if there's like any spirits or anything hanging around or.
Yeah. You get the tickle to the back of the head at times?
When I'm in bed.
Yep. Okay. Because I just get the reference to spirits trying to get your attention that way. And I actually feel like the nose as well. Actually, when you popped in, I was getting the tickle to the nose there as well. Would I be right in saying grandfather figure passed over for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be all right also in saying he loved fish? As in, I would say whether it's catching it and eating it, but I really feel like eating it.
He loved eating fish, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I scoff fish and chips for tea, and he's just making the reference to he would have loved a piece of fish, sort of thing with that side of it. I do have him with his hand on his heart, which is his sign for love and pride for yourself as well. Now, would I be right in saying you've been through a few changes the last 12 months yourself? I actually want to say the ups and the downs, but I feel like you're coming out of it much stronger with that side of it. I also feel you've got a few in spirit. So would I be right in saying you have lost a few family members?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Quite a few.
Now, where is the male that passed too soon? So passed too young?
Passed too. Oh, my partner's little brother.
Okay, because I've got his energy coming in around you. I get a very enlightened sort of energy, very much uplifting energy, sort of a cheeky energy with him as well. Would I be right in saying your partner has dreams of his brother since his passing?
I think so, yeah. Every now and then,
okay. Yeah, because I get that thank you, that he connects through the dreams. He gives your partner the messages. Now, I'm not big on names, but who would Mike or Mikey be? Michael. That sort of sounding.
No.
In that side of the family.
No, not cool. Nope.
Okay. I'll leave you with that, with Mike, Mikey, or Michael. Like I said, I'm not big on names, but it's that sort of sound. I feel like I've got a longer name that I am shortening, and I'd get the reference to the very strong M with that. I also need to, could be, yeah. Okay, so who would Malcolm be for you,
my
partner?
Granddad.
Okay.
My partner.
Yeah. I feel like I'm with your partner's side of the family. I don't want to say yes to your grandfather.
He hasn't had anyone pass away at all except his brother.
Okay. So. All right. No, I feel like I want to acknowledge somebody that's still alive with the M name.
Yep. Not sure.
On that side of the family. Maybe that's something you can ask him that may resonate with him. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an uncle or something like that is still very much here. But it's like your brother, let's call him your brother-in-law, okay, that's in spirit, just so I don't get it mixed up.
Yeah, that
I'll get you confused or myself confused tonight. Your brother-in-law, okay, thank you. Your brother-in-law is wanting to acknowledge the M name, and I feel like it's an older generation, so more with an uncle or something like that. I just get the references to the change around the family with that. So it's like he's trying to make your partner aware of that. Are you talking about putting the ring on the finger?
I just did it.
Ah,
Yep.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Because when I was trying to get the information out of my mouth about the
Yep.
uncle and I had to thank him, he showed me the ring going on the finger. So to
Yep.
me, I felt like I was planning or were about to do it. So congratulations.
Yeah, no, it was a
He's
big one.
rather excited for you. Okay. So I do feel that
Yep.
he is very much proud of his brother for
Yep.
taking that step, because I do feel that by proposing it is a very big step for your husband to be, your fiance.
Yeah.
It's not something he
It is,
has
yeah.
taken lightly. So I want to say there was a lot of thought, a lot of process, a lot of planning that has gone into that. And he's very pleased that you are part of the family. So it's like he wants to welcome you with that. Would I be right in saying you kind of feel like you knew his brother even though you didn't really meet him?
Well, we had a bit off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, the volume, your volume sort of dropping out, but I get the drift of what you said. But he just acknowledges that how much he likes you, how connected he is with you, sort of thing. So
Yep.
I do feel that he's very much around the situation, and I feel like you're going to find a way to honour him in taking those vows. So whether there's a piece of music or something that is played that reminds your fiance of his brother that they connected with, I just get the reference to that with that.
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying that your fiance has been a little bit emotional lately? The build up of the emotions. Okay, because his brother wants to acknowledge the build up of emotions with that side of it. Okay, so that's just his way of showing your fiance that. Have you not got used to calling him your fiance yet?
No, not yet. No.
Because I keep wanting to say boyfriend, but it's like I keep correcting myself.
I know, he's like one level up from them. I don't know.
I love it. So it's like his brother is just acknowledging the close connection, and he's showing me that his soul is very much with him, especially around those emotions. But I want to give you, it's like he wants to give your fiance a pat on the back and say, "Well done, mate." Okay.
Yeah.
So I get the cheeky energy. It's like, "Well done, mate. She's a catch." Love it. So can I leave you with that? And if you could please pass on the love from his brother for him, he would really appreciate that, because he knows how much he is sadly missed. Okay.
I've got one more question. Is that all right?
Yeah, certainly, hun.
Yeah. I've got really bad problems with my ovaries and uterus. So, do you see me having any kids to my partner or?
Yeah, it's just going to take some help.
Yep.
All right. So I want to say, look at the timing. I just feel like it's going to take a little bit longer than you would hope it to be, but I do feel that you will carry and conceive your own child. But like I said, what would be the inflammation around the uterus?
It's inside out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You like to be different, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I love it. I'm with you. I do things in strange ways with my body, but I just get the reference to, I feel like it's the inflammation sort of side of it. So whether it's about hormone support when you are carrying the child, I just get the reference to it to be okay. You got somebody on the other side that's going to be helping you with that, so he will make sure that you get to carry and have a healthy pregnancy. I want to put 2 children around you, though. I feel 2 pregnancies. All right. So I want to say maybe even 12 months before you're prepared to go become parents, I would start looking into things and get things happening. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Excellent. I wish you all the very best, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. Enjoy the rest of the show and have a good night.
You too. Wait, why did I say you too?
Thanks, hon. Bye.
Bye.
I love it. She's got such a pretty smile. So, all right, guys. So where did I get up to? Hey, Joanne. I hope you're well, honey. That didn't come up. Sorry, we're just bringing it up. It helps when I click on the messages properly. So if anybody else would like to join me in here as well on the line, like Chantel just did, as long as you've got an app that has sort of Google-based, Chrome-based on it, you can click on the link that is in the post, whether you're looking at a cross post or not. The guest link is up there. Click onto it. If you haven't signed up with Be Live before, which is a program that I'm using to come to you as a third party through Facebook and into the Binge Network and whatnot, you may need to download it, which just may take a couple of minutes. So please just follow the steps through. It's very self-explanatory with that side of it. If you've been on it before, you'll find you'll be able to jump straight into the lobby really quickly as well. But it will ask you by memory for your name as well. So whatever name you put in that is what's going to come up on screen. So that will be what we see as well. So guys, just while I quickly scan through the comments or get myself organized in the comments side of stuff, please hit the share button and share with your friends and family. Invite people to join in as well. And don't be scared to hashtag where you're from. Let me know where you are. So Jen's here and she's saying we had almost 40 today and we are and we got rainy cold weather tomorrow in southwestern Australia. Oh my God, it's crazy, isn't it? Excellent. And this is the thing, my body's feeling it really, a lot at the moment. So beautiful. Just seeing the lobbies loading. Hey, Adair. We will just bring Adair up. We'll counter him. Beautiful. Hey, hun, how you going? Can you hear me all right? Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thanks. And you? You had a good day?
Yeah, it's been really, really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I'm just watching on the big screen actually. Can I show you?
Are you? Yeah, of course you can.
Look at that.
My goodness, on the TV. Oh wow. How clever is that?
You're on the telly.
Something I've always tried for. I've got to introduce you, if that's right. This is the beautiful and very, very talented Adair Palmer that is the face, the brains behind My Time TV and helping us all get onto the Binge Network and everything. So I've got to say thank you and welcome. It's good to have you join me.
It's a pleasure to be here. I saw you on and I thought I just had to jump in. I didn't have a specific question for you, and I just like scrolling through the news feed, and I was just inspired just to jump on, and I thought I had probably more of a statement, I guess. And I'm not sure whether I'm looking for some validation or what, but I visited my sister earlier this week, and we were talking. Our dad passed a while ago, and we felt that both of us felt it was like he was there with us, and it was, and I guess I feel like I know that it was him and he was there. So, like I said, not really a question, a bit as much as validation.
Yeah, I do feel it is that he was very much with you. So I always say to people, trust your first thoughts. If it feels that way, it's not like before that monkey mind comes in and we start the questioning. But I also want to say, look at the conversation you were having around that time, because I feel there was a bit of importance that Dad would have wanted to allow you to feel him around that as well. But I get the pride, the love that comes through for both of you as well. Okay, because I got his hand on his chest. He was a beautiful soul, wasn't he? Very loving, very gentle, sort of. Who would call him the gentle giant?
The gentle giant.
So did he have a big energy? I kind of feel like he's got a really big energy.
He was a big, I guess in local communities, he was a shopkeeper and he had a big presence in the local, like everybody knew him.
Yeah. Okay. Sort of, very gentle, very soft, very loving, caring sort of person.
Back in the day.
I love it. He's such a proud man though. I just feel the pride, the love that comes through for his family in that way. So I love the fact that you could feel him. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was funny because I said to her, I said, oh, I just was like, oh my God, he's here. And she went, oh, yes, he is. It was like a moment where we were together, and it was really quite special. And, it was, and I got that feeling too, like the message as well was just that he was really, really happy that we were, I guess, hanging out together.
Yeah, don't get to do it enough.
Well, that's
You're
true.
always
Absolutely.
working. Yeah, you're as bad as I am. It is. It helps when you look like you love what you're doing. You're passionate about it, so it doesn't make a difference. So excellent, wonderful. That's good. So, what have you got planned for the rest of the week, hun? More work.
Oh, staying cool. More fun. More fun. I'm actually, this isn't work because I'm on the couch. As you can see, I'm on the couch.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah. So it doesn't feel like work. So normally I'm sitting in the, in the little studio doing that. But so we've got more broadcasts happening and more
beautiful.
fun.
Yeah, excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining in. It was lovely to have you on.
No worries. Well, thanks for inviting me in, and
anytime.
I'll keep watching. I'll keep watching on the big screen here.
I love it. There's technology for you, isn't it? It's amazing what we can do. Yeah, all right. Thanks, hon. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Wonderful. Excellent. Well, it's lovely to have a dare on it. It's lovely to be able to, introduce you to the brains behind all this stuff that is going on. So a lot of collaboration and a lot of growth. So guys, also if you're on my Psychic Medium page, you will need to jump over to mindtimetv.live and jump in the post here to be able to, for me to be able to bring you up in the comments sort of thing with that side of it as well. So we've got heaps of comments in. We've got Melissa has shared as well, and we've just got Emma that has jumped into the broadcast, so we'll bring you up in 1 second, honey. Sally is just saying hello. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, so I'll just count you up, Emma. So I love it, the fact that people can jump online and we can join in. How you going, hun?
Hi. It was really easy too. It wasn't hard.
Excellent. Yeah, that's it. And it is, if you follow the steps through, it's usually quite easy flowing sort of thing when technology is working in the way it needs to. So how's your day been?
Okay, just searching for houses, renting. So yeah,
that sounds like fun.
Oh, so much fun. What about yourself?
Yeah, that's it. It's been good. It's been busy with clients and whatnot. You have to excuse my husband coughing his lungs up in the background in the back of the house. It's driving him nuts, and it's driving me nuts at the same time. But fingers crossed. So you're looking at staying close to where you are.
Hopefully. Well, I live on the Gold Coast, and I've just had to move down due to reasons. So I'm trying to find a house, and just
beautiful.
It's okay. It's hard.
Yeah. Set your intentions, ask your guides, tell your guides exactly what you're looking for, and give them permission to go ahead and do that work for you, and you'll find that those things will start to fall into place like that. So they deliver usually. So I've still got boxes from 12 months ago that I haven't unpacked yet. So.
I know. That's the same as up
there. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, hun?
Just more if I'm doing the right decision by what I'm deciding to do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I get the feeling you're right where you need to be. So this change is going to be really good for you, but it's going to bring growth as well. Would I be right in saying you're wanting or you're thinking about looking at study or the need to study?
I guess so. Yes, in a little way. Yeah.
Okay, because they're putting the books in front of you later this year. So I want to say it's about getting settled and getting organised, and then it's the feeling of starting to focus on the study sort of side of it as well with that. Okay, I do feel things will settle really quickly with you, though. I want to say when you're settled, those around you will settle quite quickly. In that sense, okay?
Yep.
Would I be right in saying this sort of move was on the cards for a little while, but the timing wasn't quite right? It took something to push you to make that step.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Yep. So to me, it was you'd already put it out to the universe that you wanted that change in that sense. It was just a matter of them manifesting it. But it's sort of taken that, I want to say, that decision out of your hands in a sense by putting that hurdle, that push for you to take that step to be where you need to be in that way.
No, that's exactly right.
Who's been colouring in around you lately?
The kids.
Okay. I've got spirit wanting to acknowledge the colouring in. So I don't know if one of the kids is really colourful in the way they're colouring in. I just get the imagination very much there, and the intuition is there as well. Who would have died with the throat, the chest area problems in your family?
It could be my pa, I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah, I get yes to that because I do feel it's male with that. I just get the reference to my chest, my throat. I get the feeling he had trouble swallowing or eating near the end in that side of it. But he is bringing in the colouring. Now, I want to say your oldest is very, very creative, very intuitive. All right?
Yes.
Would I be right in saying needs to constantly be challenged?
Yes, he does with, he does. Yeah.
Because I just feel that he gets bored. It's that boredom is the needing for more sort of thing. But I do feel that he connects with your grandfather very strongly. So I want to say, look at the things he talks about, the stories he tells, because that creative side is there, and that's coming through the intuition, his connection with spirit. Okay, he's going to go a long way, but I get a very loving, gentle soul with him at the same time. So I really think he's here to teach you.
Yeah, perfect. I hope he helps.
Yeah. Would I be right in saying he's also a bit of a protector for yourself as well?
Yeah, he would be.
He takes that protective role. Yeah, because I just get he's a basket with a lot of different emotions, so to speak, in a beautiful little body with a big heart.
Oh, and his wife's actually moved from Spain and living in this house at the moment. So that makes a lot of sense why he would be here then.
That would be why he's feeling a lot more
and she was colouring in with them, so.
Oh, gorgeous. So I don't know if she sensed his presence with him with them at that time, but if you could let her know that he knows the colouring in and he sees it, and that is his soul with them at that very time. She talks to him.
Yes, she does.
I still feel
I can't speak Spanish, but she says that's who she's talking to.
He answers her back. They have a full-blown conversation, but I still feel that she gets the last word in.
Yeah,
so he says he's got no chance there. I think he knew his place.
Yes,
beautiful. Yep. So can you please pass his love on to her as well?
Yes, I will. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, honey, and thank you for joining in, and all the best with the house hunting.
Yes, thanks.
Next week.
Have a good
Next
night.
week will be the week.
Yes. Well,
all right.
Thanks, hon. So I'll see you soon.
Beautiful. Look forward to it.
Okay,
hon.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Lovely. We just drop her back to the lobby. Wonderful. And actually, while I'm thinking of that, if you do want to make a booking to come and see me, whether it's a one question or an email reading, phone, Zoom, face-to-face readings, you can go to my website, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. We can read for anywhere around the world. There is no restrictions. So if we've got a internet link or a phone link, I can catch up with you on the other side of the world. It's just working out times that sort of suit you guys. And when you do book in through my website calendar, you will find if you're not in South Australia, it should be booking on your time schedule as well. But if you do find that you are, we do have those time different links with overseas, you can certainly inbox me and we can work something out where I'm up late at night or I can get up earlier in the morning. I can certainly plan and accommodate for that side of it as well. So, all right, let's jump in and look at some of these questions. Joanna, Janie is just saying, thanks, Melissa. Oh, okay, you must be commenting there somewhere as well. Guys, if you could ask more of a direct question so I can try and get to more of you, that would be really good, please. So sort of pick a subject and we can work on that as well, because I really want to try and get to as many of you as I possibly can. So Jen's saying, will I ever be in a relationship with Reese, please? Oh, there's a lot of frustrating energy there, honey. I just sort of feel that, I want to say not this time, hun. My feeling is that you have done it, the connection with him in a past life, and he is here to mirror things in you. Okay, so I do feel there is that push, shove, tug sort of energy, or whatever you want to call it, but it's like you're there to teach each other things. So I just sort of feel like it's a really frustrating energy with that as well. Okay. So unfortunately, I don't feel that you're going to have that. You've got that respect, you've got that love, but I don't feel that you're really in love with him in that way. Okay. All right. Oh goodness, I know this name. What does my mum have to say? Hi, Mum. Hi, Leanne. Do you know when my visitor will leave, please? Mum, he's probably watching. He's there for the long haul, and he's going to stay there longer just to drive you nuts, is the feeling I get. Let him, no, I know he'll watch or he'll catch this. I was going to say, this is me being cheeky, guys. My mum's got a visitor, which is her cousin at the moment, staying supposedly for a week, but I think it'll be longer. And him and I can stir the crap, if I can say that, out of each other. So, Mum, tell him I said that you will let me know when he leaves and I'll come and visit, because I know I'll get a message and go, oi, young lady, what are you talking about? In that way. So good luck with that. Get him doing the dishes, get him doing the housework. That'll help him along. Send him to his own boat. Beck just says, thanks, hon. You are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Okay, so Carrie, any messages from my mum? Miss her, and she knows. And I love the butterflies, honey. So, and I actually feel that you connect through the butterflies with her, because I do feel that she puts them in front of you as a sign with that. Now, I feel like somebody's done something in her honor since her passing. So whether there was a tattoo or somebody has drawn something in her honor, I just get the reference to she is very much aware of that side of it. Your mum could talk. I want to say talk about anything. And I just get a very loving, caring energy with her, very gentle energy at the same time. But I do feel that you have a lot of mum's good qualities in you too, honey. So I want to say, and this goes for anybody that is missing a loved one, take a moment, ground yourself and breathe. Still your mind and just to clear it and allow yourself to feel their energy, because quite often we can feel their arms around us, we can feel their presence, and there may be times that thoughts come into your head out of nowhere, or memories. That is their energy with you at that time. Carrie, I don't know if you're having ear trouble, honey, but all of a sudden with your energy, unless it was mum, I feel very drawn to the left ear, as in pressure on the ear in that sense. Okay. So I just want to say, watch the ear. All right. So whether you've got a bit of fluid on the ear or there's just something going on with that left ear currently, I just get the reference to watching that side of it. I'm not getting warning bells. It's about maintaining them. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. And no, mum sends her love. She sends her hugs. All right. I actually feel like mum was really good at her hugs. So whether that was just something that you really miss as well with that. Okay, Janie. Hi, Leanne. Do you have any messages from my loved ones, please, Dale? Okay. Oh, all right, Janie. All of a sudden, I'm drawn to the heart, the breath work side of it. So I do feel that I've got a male that has passed over. I actually feel like passed over too soon or too early in that side of it, but I get a lot of sadness that still sits around that as well. But for some reason, I'm looking here. I'm actually wondering if it's the feeling of past in an accident in that way, because I feel like I've got the impact or the heaviness to the chest, the lung area, and the breathing side of it. But I do feel this gentleman's passing was very sudden and very quick in that way. So I don't think I'm focusing on health. I feel like he was very much a thinker, very much in his own head. And I don't know if you have a necklace with a significance to it from spirit, or that represents somebody in spirit, but I need to acknowledge that as well. So if you'd like to let me know if that makes sense to you, honey, I'd really appreciate that as well, because I just feel that is really important in that sense. Okay. Guys, as I said, I know there's a bit of a delay and I am way behind in my messages as well, but if you can make your questions more to the point, and if you've already asked a question, try to let others ask in the same, have time to ask as well. Faye's just saying thank you, Leanne. You are very welcome, honey. Whether that was around the guidance I gave before, or the little conversation, the message that I sent you before coming live okay. Sorry, Jenny, I can see you've asked a few questions. So, honey, don't be offended when I skip over those, because I just want to try and do one at a time for you. So Ryan is just saying hi with that as well. Hey, mate, I hope you're well. Okay, Faye, I was drawn to yours with your dad. Don't give up on yourself, honey. Okay, I know you're sort of questioning yourself at the moment due to the message that you sent me before, but I want to say keep that focus. You are on the right track. It feels right to you, and your dad is very proud of the person that you have become, because I want to say now is the time that you are finding you. So whether over the years you have become something or somebody that you don't recognize completely, I just get the reference to you are now finding you. All right. It's never too late. We always have things in our life happen for a reason, the lessons that come with it. And Dad says you have learnt those lessons, and now you are starting to evolve from those lessons. So I want to say, do the reflection, ground yourself, breathe, bring your energy down from your head, honey, because when you do, things will seem a lot more clearer with that as well. I need to acknowledge the birthday or the anniversary, the celebration that literally has just been or about to be in your family. Okay. Sorry, guys, just getting a bit dry. So Dad's just sending the birthday wishes in that way as well. All right, hun. So I will leave you with his love, and please know that he adores you. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Sajata, sorry, honey, if I've said your name wrong, is just saying hi. Hi, honey. Melissa is giving me the prayer hands. I love it. Thank you, honey. It's lovely to see you guys all joining in. Cindy is saying hello. We have Ewan saying hello to Adair. So I'm sure Adair's watching on the big screen. I just love what we can do with technology. It's incredible is the word. It's like I'm trying to say 3 words at once then. I just love the way it brings people together, whether it's communities, it's tribes, like-minded people, the whole lot. There's no limits to anything. It just seems like it's just going to keep growing and growing. So guys, in saying that, please feel free to share my videos. And it's not just my videos. If you're here on mytimetv.live, share other hosts as well, because we are all here bringing messages, sharing our passions and our knowledge with each other. And if we can communicate between each other, you know, the world is a better place for positive energy and love being shared, so to speak. So please, if you're on my page, come over to mytimetv.live, hit the like button. If you're on mytimetv.live, feel free to jump over to my Facebook page after the show and hit the like on there, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. And that way you will see other things that I've got going on outside of the broadcast to My Time TV as well, and you can certainly contact me in that way. We did have somebody jump into the lobby, but they have jumped out, so they may just want to try again as well. Hey, Jacinta, she says, hi, Leanne, can you see if my anxiety and health will improve or anything? Yeah, honey, I just feel like you need to breathe at the moment. I actually feel you've got the intuition yourself. So the gut feelings, the knowing things without knowing, if that makes sense. I feel like you've been closed down a little bit too over time, honey. So whether you've put the walls up or somebody has closed you down in that energetic sort of side of it, I want to say just focus on grounding yourself, focus on breathing and acknowledge things when they come up. When we can focus on grounding and get in the practice of that side of it, it's like we take energy out of our head, because the anxiety, depression and all that stuff is our thinking, and we're very much in our own head. So if we can change our thought process, bring our energy down and ground it, focus on our breathing, we raise our vibrations through our breath work, and that will bring in that balance. It's giving our body the oxygen it needs, because when we've got anxiety, as you probably know, Jacinta, you shallow breathe, you labor your breathing, and then your body is closing down and goes into that panic mode. So I'm going to say, have a focus. For me, when I used to have panic attacks, I used to have something to focus on. I would got to know the symptoms, and that my panic attacks came from a work injury in that sense. So if you've got something that you can focus on that breaks that focus of the anxiety and what you're feeling in that moment, you will find you will get on top of things a lot more easier. So I wish you all the very best, honey. I'm going to say one step in front of the other. You're going to get there. Things will get easier. Beautiful. We just got Keisha in the lobby. We'll just bring her up to join in as well and say, hey, hun, how you going? Whoops, I think your internet may have frozen there, honey. All right. I'll just give it a second. You may need to just refresh your page, hun, if you can hear me. Excellent. All right. Gotta love technology. Just after I was saying what we can do, I'll drop you down into the lobby for a second, honey. Hopefully your internet connection will strengthen in a moment. And once I see you moving, I will bring you straight back up, hun. All right. Yes, Terry, you download to go live. Certainly, hun. You certainly do download the app to your phone or your computer or whatnot, okay? But once you've got it on there, you will have it on there all the time, whether it's to connect with me or somebody else. Tony is just saying shared. Thank you, honey. Tony's just saying I have final worked it out, Leanne. Winston, second. Hi, have I finally... Yes, you're on the right page, Tony. All right, we just try bringing Keisha up into the lobby, onto the broadcast again. See, oh no, goodness, she's dropped out. I think we're having internet issues there, but I do see Alice is trying to come in. Let's try Alice. All right, we'll just count you up, hun. Excellent. We have movement. That's good. You're not frozen. Wonderful, honey. How you going? Whoops, we got sound problems though. Hey, can you hear me, hun?
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. That's better. I've got your camera's sort of going in and out. I think your internet connection may be a little bit weak at the moment. You are very blurry, but I can hear you. Not a problem. How's your day been?
Yeah, quite good.
That's good. You staying cool?
Beg your pardon?
Are you staying nice and cool?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. Excellent. And do you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
I just want to know if any messages from my mum.
Okay. Would I be right in saying you're very similar to your mum in ways?
Yes.
Okay. I want to say you've got mum's smile, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told that all the time.
Yeah, beautiful. I love your mum's energy. I do get a very gentle soul with her as well. Was mum on the shorter side by any chance?
No. That'd be my sister.
Sorry, what was
my
your sister? And she's
short?
passed over?
Yes.
Yep. And Okay, so I've got the two coming through together then. So I've got your mum and your sister together. All of a sudden, your mum's making reference to the shortness in the height. So that's the way that she is acknowledging your sister in that way. Now, would I be right in saying you have some jewelry of mum's?
Yes.
Okay, because she just wants to acknowledge that you've held on to the jewelry. So I get the love and the pride that comes through with that. She does have a hand on her heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself. Now, would I be right in saying you have come across or you have something with mum's handwriting on it? A book with the writing in it?
Yes, I have, yes.
Okay, because she wants me to acknowledge the book that has her handwriting in it. So whether there is the need to sit with that at times and feel close to mum, I just get the reference to that is her soul with you at those times. Okay. Would I be right in saying you and your sister were very different in your ways?
I've got four sisters.
The sister passed.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, because that's okay, Hannah. It's just your sister in spirit that's acknowledging how different you are to her in that side of it. I get the feeling she could niggle you at times. So whether she would keep you on your feet or have little cheeky comments that she would come back with to you, I just get that sort of cheeky energy that sits there with her. Now, would I be right in saying she had illness? I feel like I'm looking at cancer or something like that in her body. She's rubbing her stomach, under the ribs area.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was sick for
so she just Yeah, because she just makes me feel like it had spread. So I just keep getting the rubbing of the stomach. So I just feel that's her way of showing me that it had spread through her body in that sense. Who looks over their glasses? Because I feel like I actually need to tilt my glasses forward and look over them. I feel like a grandma doing that.
I do that.
Okay. So do you do that when you mean business? Like if somebody was to say something and you got to make a point, you're going to look over your glasses at them?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Yeah, okay, because
And
your
my
mum
mum
is just laughing.
did that,
Yeah,
she used to-
beautiful. Yeah. So she was doing that. She actually made me realize how dirty my glasses are by doing that. I've got to stop putting them on my head. But I just get her energy is very much around you. Now I feel like I've got a wedding photo with her in it as well. So would I be right in saying there is a photo somewhere that is a wedding photo and it's in a frame? Yep.
It was my wedding,
Yep.
but she was actually sick, so.
Okay. Has that frame broken or something been damaged on it lately?
Yeah, the frame actually fell off the wall.
No, yeah, that frame had some help. So I feel like that is her way of getting your attention. So whether she was trying to give you the signs and you weren't listening or seeing those signs, she needed to get your attention at that time in that way. I just feel like it's got a bit of damage to the frame through spirit in that way. She didn't mean to damage it, but she was getting frustrated because she couldn't get your attention. I also feel that she plays in your hair at times too, so you'll get that tickle. That's her playing with your hair. So I always say to people, when you get that or the tickle to the nose constantly, look at who it feels like. Go by your first thought and trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, because that is basically how spirit's going to communicate with you in that way. Okay, so that's just her way of letting you know she's very much around. She's not going to let you forget her, put it that way. But I get that's her cheeky energy at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but she is very much at peace and she has your sister there with her, and I just need to acknowledge that your sister is very much out of pain, so she was able to let go of the pain with her illness very quickly. So, all right. Okay.
Thank you very
Whose birthday? Oh, you're welcome, honey. Whose birthday is literally been or about to be?
My daughters.
Okay. Can you please wish your daughter a happy birthday for them? Okay. So I feel they'll be there to celebrate in spirit with her. Okay.
Yep.
All right, honey. Well, can I please leave you with their love and know that they're never very far away?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. And thank you for joining in. It was lovely to have you.
Good night.
All right. Take care. Have a good night. Bye, hon. Beautiful. Oh, see, I like putting faces to names. It's great. So, guys, I've just put my website up there. If you would like to make a booking with me, it is go to my website, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. You go into the services. You will find the different services I have there, and you can click on the link, and it will take you through to my booking calendar where you can make a booking yourself at your own leisure with my availability and the different types of readings, the services that are there as well. Whether you want to have, a one question reading, you might just have that one question you want answers for. I do that via email. So you book in, you put your question in the comments when you make that booking, and I will, at the time of your appointment time, I will do that reading and the channeling and send it back through to you as an email. So that's how the email readings work. The rest is phone and Skype. Not so much Skype. I'm trying to stay away from Skype because I don't find it to be quite as reliable with the internet connection. But Zoom, if we do a Zoom reading and you can't get to me face to face, I can record the reading and send you the link to be able to watch it back at any time. Beautiful. We just got Paula in the lobby. So as I shut this down, I will bring Paula up. We'll just count her up. My goodness, can't believe we're nearly running out of time. Hey, honey, how you going?
I'm good.
That's good. How's your night been? Or your day, I should say. Day and night.
Oh, busy. First day at work today. So, yeah, it's been busy.
Oh, how'd you go? I always find it hard the first day back at work.
Yeah, a bit brain draining, but it's no, it's been fine. It's good to get back into a routine. So
yeah, it can be, can't it? So excellent. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, hun?
I'm just wondering about my niece, if there's anything from her or yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Would I be right in saying illness around that? The stomach area?
No.
Okay. Do you know what was going on around the stomach? Because I felt very heavy in the stomach when you said niece.
No, I don't think so. No, not that I know of.
Okay. Would I be right in saying a cheeky energy?
Yeah.
Very beautiful, though. Very beautiful, soft energy with that side of it. I want to say a smile that would make you melt is the feeling with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying here one moment, gone the next?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Because I just feel that things went really heavy and she's still making me feel discomfort in the stomach area. So I don't know if there was something going on in her stomach or something near passing around that stomach area sort of thing with that side of it. Actually, I think she's trying to do something different. Who's pregnant or who's expecting or has had a child since her passing?
I have. Like, I was pregnant when she passed. So,
would she rub your belly?
Yeah, she probably would. Yeah.
Okay. I've worked out what she's doing with them. She's doing things a little bit differently to the way Spirit usually gives it to me. Because I actually felt like sitting here, and when she gave me the heaviness to the stomach, I kind of felt like she was trying to push my stomach out to form that. Well, I'll probably look pregnant half the time anyway. But it was like she was trying to push it out. Then all of a sudden, when I asked you about pregnancy, it was like she was rubbing your stomach. So I don't know if after her passing, you actually felt like that touch on your stomach. She just makes me feel like she was very much around your pregnancy with that side of it. Would I be right in saying you had a very close bond with her? You understood her. Yeah, because I get you. Would I be right in saying you're both very similar in your ways as well? She kind of reminded you of yourself at that age or at a younger age. Okay.
Yeah.
I do feel that she was very much around your pregnancy, your birth, that side of it. Now, would I be right in saying you're wanting to have another child?
No. No, no. No, I don't. My day is done.
Okay, I want to say maybe be careful then, okay?
Oh,
Because
gosh,
she is wanting to put another pregnancy around you. So to me, I get the feeling she is pushing for you to have another child.
Yeah,
Right?
no.
She loved babies.
Pardon?
She loved babies is the feeling.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
yeah.
Would she have a special doll by any chance?
A doll.
That she would have carried around as a baby, like a baby?
Possibly. I don't know. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. So, yeah.
Because I just get all of a sudden her as a younger age carrying around a doll, babying, like mothering a doll sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I do feel that that's what she's done with your children since her passing. She has been very much around there. Now, would I be right in saying one of your children would quite often stare off into space as a baby?
Probably.
Okay. Because I just see that child picking up on your niece in spirit. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I feel that the baby was locked, like would stare into space, and that would be them sensing that the spirit is around her. Now, would I be right in saying there was also a grandmother figure for you that has passed before your niece passed?
Yeah, there's a nana figure that was a while before my niece. So, yeah.
Okay. Because she just shows me at the time of her passing, she was met by the older grandmother. But I feel the grandmother was for you, the great-grandmother for her in that way. So she wasn't alone at the time of her passing. All right? She was taken care of. So I don't know if that's something that her mum was worried about, or somebody made the comment about worrying about her being on her own. She very much had the loved ones of the older generation, older than your generation, there to take care of her. So she was in loving arms. Okay.
Okay. No problems. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So I'll leave you with that. Like I said, if you're not planning another child, maybe be careful.
Thank you. No worries.
She's pushing it. All right, hon. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Bye. Excellent. Now we've just got Nita in the waiting room as well, the lobby. I'll just bring her up. We are starting to run out of time as well. Oh, yep. Keisha's there as well, so we'll get to you next time. So if you can hang in there, that'd be great. Well, hey, honey, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
It's good. How's your day been, hun?
Slow.
Slow? Oh, half your luck. It's nice occasionally to have slow days, but you're staying cool.
Yeah, inside.
Beautiful. Excellent. Did you have a question you'd like to ask, hun?
Not really. Just do you pick up anything that's coming up for me?
Okay. Who was the smoker that was passed over around you? The male?
My dad.
Okay, because I've just got the smell of smoke before anything else. So I want to say the way I've sensed him is through his smoking. So would I be right in saying he was a fairly heavy smoker?
Yeah.
Yep. He makes me feel like he got a cough in his later years. So whether that was the smoker's cough, I just get the feeling he would smoke, he would cough, he would smoke, he would cough, sort of thing. But he couldn't bring himself to giving up to let it go in that way with that. I've got his hand on his heart. That is my sign for love and pride. Would I be right in saying Dad could be a bit of a complicated person at times?
Yeah. It could be him, or it could be my mother's father. He was a smoker as well.
Who liked to drink? I don't want to say heavy drinking, but would like the drink on a hot night.
Well, my dad was a drinker.
Okay. I'm with your dad's energy. Okay, so I do feel that it's very much Dad, because when you acknowledge the smoking, the person being the smoker, I didn't get no. So to me, Dad was agreeing that it was him with that side of it. I do feel the number 7 is very big around him as well. So whether I'm with the 7th of the month or July being the 7th month, I just get the number 7 would come up around him at times. Would I be right in saying there's a few things going on around you at the moment, but there's patterns to that?
Patterns of 7?
No patterns in things happening around you at the moment.
Yeah.
You getting the indigestion as well lately?
I did have a little indigestion today, yeah, on the right side, yeah.
I'm going to say watch what you're eating. So whether something you're eating is causing that indigestion, because all of a sudden when we were acknowledging the patterns, your dad was giving me the indigestion, but I felt that was for you, not for him. So I don't feel that was something that he necessarily wants to focus on for him. He just says, watch the indigestion. So I say take note of what you're eating when you're getting that indigestion. I just feel that your body is changing a little bit at the moment in the way that it processes things. So that indigestion is coming up with that, okay?
Yeah.
I do feel that things have been a little bit hard. Beautiful. I do feel that things have been a little bit up and down in the past for you, but he's showing me to hold in there, hold your chin high, because things will start to even out. So I do feel that will bring balance with that. Now, who would talk with their hands? Was that Dad, or is that something you do?
I talk with my hands.
Okay. You can't quite see because my hands aren't high enough, but I feel like I'm going like this and I'm describing things with my hands down below the camera sort of thing. So if you see me bounce around, that's basically what I'm doing. So that's just picking up on your energy as well. But it's also Dad's way of acknowledging, seeing you do that at the same time with that. I kind of feel he would get restless with his hands and had to do things a lot as well. All right.
Yeah,
so he's very
he passed a ring on to me as well. So maybe that's got to do with the hands as well.
Yeah. And you sit and turn that ring at times?
Yeah.
The spinning of the ring? Because he's seeing you spin the ring. When you said the ring, all of a sudden he gave me the turning of the ring. So I want to say whether it's a thought process or it's you just sort of stilling your mind, he just shows me that connection through turning the ring with that side of it. All right, honey. Yeah. So can I thank you very much for coming on with me, and please know that Dad, I'll leave you with his love, his pride, but he's very much around you.
Thank you.
The lights flash at times too for you, don't they?
The what?
The lights in the house flash at times for you for no reason?
Not bright, not like dull, not bright. Just a little flicker.
Yep, the flicker, the flash. Yep. Dad's saying that's him letting you know he's round by flicking the lights. So I'm going to say they're going on and off pretty quick, and that's him around letting you know that he's there. Okay.
Nice. Have I got time for one more question?
It'd have to be a really quick one, hun. I'm over time already. I just got one more person in the waiting thing. But
can you see my little boy, Michael? Is he around?
Passed very young?
Stillborn.
Okay. Were you restless through the pregnancy?
Yeah. It was a very difficult.
Okay.
I was in a bad relationship.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I just need to go back to acknowledge this first. When you said your little boy, Michael, I got really restless all of a sudden. So I do feel that he sensed that restlessness through the pregnancy in that side of it as well. When you say really bad relationship, would I be right in saying became physical?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I just get the physical side of it. Would I also be right in saying that you blame yourself for his loss at times? Not so much now, earlier in the day, because I get, Mum, it wasn't your fault. It's not your burden to hold on to. You couldn't have changed anything. Okay. I do get the angel rings around him, so I want to acknowledge the angel baby. So would I be right in saying you made change in your life after his passing?
Yeah, definitely,
I want to say
my feelings towards that man changed.
Yeah, okay. Because I feel that he was there to help you through that, to see things as they were. All right. Yeah. So he said, this I know this sounds really weird, but he says, my job was done. Even though he didn't take his first breath, his job was done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I seen a lot of things through someone else's eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw
And I'm going to say
clearly.
it was with the guidance. Why did you pick Michael as a name?
It's just had a special meaning to me in my heart. I don't know where it came from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know much about the archangels?
Yep. Archangel
Archangel
Michael.
Michael is a protector. He is your protector. It's the reference I'm getting. Okay.
Oh, well.
So I don't know if you may have on a soul level chosen that name without realizing, but I get he was your protector even though he didn't take his first breath.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Beautiful soul. He's always with you. Have you got a tattoo or something in his honor, the drawing?
I've got a plaque on my TV cabinet. I have got tattoos.
Yep.
Yeah, the lizard.
So was the tattoo in his honor or is it the drawing on the plaque that is in his honor?
The drawing on the plaque is in his honor. The tattoo is for my dad. Okay,
beautiful. So no, they're both together. He was there to meet your dad when he passed. No, his way of acknowledging the drawing is to let you know that he has seen that and that's in his honor and he is blessed to have you as his mum. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
You're very welcome, honey. He will continue to protect you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll sleep well
so can
tonight.
I leave you? Oh, beautiful, honey. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if there's a dream involved in there too. So just take note of how the dream feels to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I leave you with their love? And you have a special little angel that keeps an eye on you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. And thank you so much for joining in. It was lovely to speak to you.
Blessing to you. Thank you.
Thank you, hon. Okay. Take care. Okay, we just drop Nita out and we will bring Keisha up. Beautiful. Now we're going to have to make Keisha the last one as we have already gone 10 minutes over. Hey, hon, how you going?
Hello.
You got there. I've seen you dropping in
Finally.
and out.
Yeah, my internet's quite bad where I live at the moment.
Okay, yeah. And I do find that sometimes that people get a bit blurry and the sound drops in and out, and I think it is very much to do with the internet sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
So how's your day been?
All right. How have you been?
Really well, thank you. Keeping busy, keeping out of trouble, mostly.
Trying to keep cool as well.
Yeah, I am very fortunate. We've got a good air conditioner, thankfully. So I think I've been outside for about 20 minutes, if that, today in a couple of sort of crosses sort of thing with that.
I went for a short walk earlier.
Oh, well done. Feel free to walk for me a little if you like. I've got to get motivated again. Excellent. Did you have a question you would like to ask, honey?
I have two just really short ones, if you could.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got one relating to my nan's health. Because she's been having like a lot of health issues at the moment, and I just wanted to see if everything would work out all right around her.
Okay.
And
they still don't have the clear. I'll do that one first if you like. Would I be right in saying they still don't have the clear answer of what's going on with her health?
No, they don't. She's doing a lot of tests at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, because I get more blood tests to come. So I want to say looking at the blood. So I feel like I've got change in the blood. So I don't know why I'm looking at electrolytes with her. So I don't know if her electrolyte level is out a little bit in that way. I just get the reference to, I'm not getting warning bells go off, but I do feel it is about maintaining it. Okay. Would I be right in saying she's a little bit fed up at the moment? She's frustrated with her health.
Yeah, she's done with the tests and everything.
Yeah, she just wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part of me, I would say part of her doesn't want to know in that sense. She just wants to feel balanced at the moment. So would I be right in saying even her balance is a little bit out? She gets a bit wobbly.
Yeah. She has been out, just a lot of stuff going on lately.
Yeah, there's a lot of stress around her and she worries a lot about everybody else. I get the feeling she just needs to step back at the moment and she needs to focus on getting herself to a balanced, healthy state. And when she does put that energy into herself, things will work out. Okay. I honestly don't feel they're going to get a clear picture of what's going on, but she will get to a stage where she's feeling better within herself. Okay. She's tired at the moment. She's worn out. So I'm going to say she just
really
needs to
is.
rest. I want to say spoil her, pamper her a little bit, force her just to sit and be beautiful. So
yeah,
do you take
my
her to
nan
flowers?
loves music, and I got
lovely.
her a Google Home for Christmas so she could play her music throughout the house.
Perfect. They are magical, aren't they, when they listen? Mine has trouble listening sometimes, like my children. I shouldn't say that. But, yeah, I just get the feeling that she'll be okay, all right? She'll be around for a bit longer yet. Okay. What was your second question, honey?
More to have with more to do with children, actually.
Okay.
Because I've got some decisions I had to make in my life, and I just wanted to know if like you saw me having kids in the near future at all, because that's been a big part of decision making in my life.
Decision making. Yeah. Okay. I want to put 2 around you. So would I be right in saying you're wanting children close together? Going down that pathway scares you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It really
You've already made
does.
the decision, haven't you? Yeah.
I made it recently, yes.
Okay. So why are you questioning yourself?
It was a very big decision to be made, especially because kids are really not a small thing.
Yep. Okay.
And yeah, the other decision was a bit life-changing.
Yeah. Okay. I get you've made the right decision, but you're questioning yourself at the same time now that you've made that decision. I want to say it's keeping you grounded. All right. So I want to say just believe and trust in yourself. So would I be right in saying it's quite a common thing for you to question yourself, not just on this subject, on others as well?
It really is. I question myself with every decision.
Yeah, because I just feel like you get too much in your own head. You're the overthinker sort of thing. It's like your mind is
really much am.
going. Yeah, okay. So I want to say when you make your decision, ground yourself, breathe, center your energy and focus on raising your vibrations with that, because it's going to bring your thought process down to from your head down and ground it. I would even recommend when you find yourself, to break the habit, when you're finding yourself overthinking or too much in your head, focus on wiggling your toes. Feel your toes going up and down and touching the ground, because it's going to bring your focus out of your head and you're going to train yourself not to go there as much. All right.
I do actually have a thing with my toes. I don't know why, but when I think a lot, I tend to play with my toes.
Okay.
It's a really big habit of mine.
Yeah. I was wondering why I was drawn to the toes sort of things. Like, for me, I will focus on my breath work, but I'm sitting the toes sitting there and going up and down and hitting the floor and feeling them touching the floor and lifting off again. So I want to say just do that to stop yourself from thinking, from being in your own head too much. All right.
Okay.
Excellent. But you're on the right track. You're right where you need to be. Okay. I want to say making that decision, look at the timing as well, because I feel there is importance around the timing of that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of timing.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, honey. Well, can I leave you with that? And like I said, you're right where you need to be. And I want to say, stop questioning yourself. I want to shake you and shake it out of you. If I could. No, I used to do the same thing, but I guess over time I've got to stop. It's the monkey mind that goes. That's what I call it, the monkey mind. It's got a habit of being busy, and we can retrain ourselves from stopping that. Sometimes we do that to avoid other things too. So, yeah. All right. Okay, hon. Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for persevering and getting through. You're welcome, hon. You enjoy the rest of the night and take care. Maybe we'll catch you another night.
You too.
Okay. Thanks, hon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Excellent. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's the end of the show. I have been naughty and I have gone just on 20 minutes over. If you would like to make a booking for a reading, please check out my website, go into the services button, and you can book, even if it's just a one-question reading in there, or half an hour through phone, Skype. Sorry, I keep saying Skype. That's the old patterns. Phone, through email, through Zoom, which is it's just another link I send you as an email. You click on it, you come through into the meeting room. For those that don't know Skype, it has the ability for me to record it, and I can send you a link so you can watch back as well with that way. Now, I do want to touch on, and I know I need to update this on my website, on the 8th, I think it's the 8th and the 9th, the second weekend of February, I am down at the Gawler, I said that right the first time, north of Adelaide, racecourse at the Jockey Club, doing the expo there for 2 days. I do have pre-bookings available, and I know I think a good half of Saturday is booked out, but I do have some more time in Saturday afternoon. I think there's one in the morning and the rest are later in the afternoon. And on the Sunday, on the following weekend, the 16th and 17th, off the top of my head, is the Whyalla. So if you're in the Whyalla area and you are coming to the Miracles Fair Expo there, I think it's Palm Resort or something like that, I will be there both days, and I have availability on those days as well. And then the following weekend, it's like I'm away from home just about every weekend in February. The 24th of February, I am hosting a SA Psychic and Wellness Expo in Murray Bridge at the Murray Bridge Racecourse. Now, this is a free entry to the public. I have a good 40 plus stalls with readers, healers. We have clothing, we have bric-a-brac, we have jewelry, we have food vans, we have jumping castles. I'm hoping shortly to have a face painter tied down and a henna. So if you're a small a small stall holder and would like to take part in that, please inbox me and ask me for the stall holder's details, because it's not simply just about the psychic side of it, but that is a big part of it as well. And you can come along and check out the psychics. I will have my massive range of new age products. There'll be a crystal gentleman there as well, and other things like that at the same time. Okay, Robin's just saying, yes, I will be there. Can I book a reading? Now, honey, I'm not actually reading in Murray Bridge, but I can certainly take bookings for before or after. Just simply because I'm the host, I need to be available to all the stall holders through the day and just make sure things are running smoothly. I will, for those that can't make it, I will go live through the day, maybe a couple of times, and take you through and show you the different stalls and what you can get and whatnot as well. Okay. So, honey, if you want to make a booking, I can certainly do over the phone or Zoom or something if you can't get to me face to face before or after, but I would love to read for you as well. What's Tony saying? Great show and wonderful readings, Leanne. Thank you so much. Oh, you are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. So that's what's coming up at the moment. I think it's the 23rd of March. Oh, sorry, in Whyalla. Yes, hun. Robin, you certainly can, honey. Do you want to just inbox me and I can give you the time? So if you come back to me maybe with a time that suits you on the Saturday or the Sunday, I will lock you in for that. At this stage, I don't think I've got any pre-bookings for Whyalla because I haven't really advertised that much as yet. So, yeah, certainly inbox me if I don't get back to you today or tonight. It will be tomorrow, hun, when I'm back in the office. So then I know we've got the Adelaide Jail, and I will take pre-bookings for that. I'm pretty sure that's the 23rd of March. So if you're in Adelaide, the Adelaide Jail, we will be stuck in cells in that jail. And it's a bit spooky, but I love it at the same time. And I will be reading from there for the one day as well with that. All right, guys. If you, like I said, just check out my website. Keep an eye out. I will be going live again sometime this week. I do have my guidance cards that I'm drawing a general card every day of the week for people, just as a bit of a general guide for the day. That's on my psychic page as well. And otherwise, keep an eye out on mytimetv.live. Lots of talented people hosting shows that are now going through to the Binge network, and Binge is very much like Netflix. So we are hitting the TV screens, as well as Adair sharing on her TV. So thank you for Adair for that. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I could talk all night. I've gone past tired now. So I will let you go and have a good night. Take some time for yourself. And guys, if what I said at the beginning of the show resonated with you, please, please just sit with it for a moment and take it as your message. And if you missed it, catch the replay, because I guarantee you it's probably worth listening to. And just hashtag replay so I know that you caught it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Sending love and healing to those that need it. Take some time for yourselves and, just be you. Be true to yourself. Okay, thanks for joining in. Bye.